How's it going, guys? It's the final render here, and welcome back to Dark Souls. In this video, we are going to probably go ahead and get ready to take on one of the next bosses of the land, because we just defeated Seif the Scaleless in the Crystal Cave, and that was a pretty darn easy battle, actually, because of our amazing armor, which has fantastic curse resistance indeed. Okay, so we can actually level up now. We've actually got quite a bit of souls from defeating Seif, so let's put one into Vitality, put one into Endurance, and we'll put... we've got one more point to spare. Let's see. I am thinking I'm going to put another one into Vitality just so we have a little bit of extra life. And away we go. Okay, so that life bar is slowly getting bigger. Right, so we need to decide which Lord of the Land are we going to take on next. We can take on the Witch of Isolaf, which is down in the Demon Ruins. We can take on, what's his name, the Four Kings, but we need to go through the Darkroot Garden in order to do that. And if we wanted to, we could go take on Gravelord Nito, but really we need a special helmet, which you get by going down into the Demon Ruins to get that. So therefore, I think we are probably going to head down to the Demon Ruins now. Or do I want to do Seif first, actually? I'm going to do Seif first, not Seif. I'm going to go ahead and take on Seif down in the garden, and then we're going to be able to take on the Four Kings, because that's a nice little big section of the game done. Alright, so what's the best way to do this? If we go ahead and go to the Undead Parish, that should give us easy access to the Darkroot Garden and the Darkroot Basin, and then we get to take on Seif himself. The Wonder Puppy, as I call him. You know, the big grey wolf. And, yeah. Everyone says, oh, it's so sad that you have to fight Seif because he's a puppy dog. No, he's a dog and he's got a huge sword and he's trying to kill me. I don't care. Alright, so let's head down here. And I wonder, do we have any embers or anything we can give to the blacksmith? I honestly don't remember. Let's go take a look. We do have an ember. I think it's the crystal ember we have, and we give that to the giant in Anor Londo. So, tell you what, I'm actually going to repair my equipment. We haven't done that in quite a long time. And same for our armor and stuff as well. Okay, so that's good. Now, what about our weapons? Can we actually upgrade our weapons at all? We need Demon Titanite in order to upgrade the Gravelord Sword. Don't have any of that right now. We need two of them, in fact, jeez. We can upgrade our Silver Knight Spear, though, so I think we'll definitely do that. We can upgrade it again, why not? And if we have two more, we can get it to level 5, and that is the max for that spear, actually. So that's pretty darn good. Is there anything we can buy? If we have more souls, we could just go ahead and buy the shortcut in order to get straight to Seif himself, but we're not going to do that. I would like to actually show you the area and stuff. I suppose we could probably buy some more arrows, can't we? Yeah, my 71 arrows.
Don't get yourself killed.
Excellent stuff. Now, did I deal with this demon down here? Oh, no, I did not. Okay. Do I want to fight this guy? I'll try fighting this guy. Like, I have played the game a lot more since the first time I played, obviously. So, I think I can pretty much beat these guys now, but they still have an awful lot of life. Whoop. Block that one. And just totally get hit. Okay, so best way to deal with these guys is to go onto their left side. And you can pretty much just block or roll. In that case, I didn't actually roll through either of them. But if I go ahead and just block them and just keep hugging that side, then you just kind of keep circling around. But if he does that big jump attack, you must roll to the left. You don't roll to the right. If you roll to the right, he will get you. Alright, so we got to keep that in mind. Give him a block and a hit. Whoop. Okay, he didn't do his actual jumping strike there, so I'm not complaining. This guy's actually taken so little damage. It's unbelievable. Okay, those guys are actually pretty easy now. Obviously, I've been fighting them in New Game Plus quite a lot, so therefore they are much, much tougher. They have a lot more life, but in that case, that was actually pretty darn easy, so I'm not complaining. Next time we see one of those guys, I think we'll take him on so we can upgrade this sword we've currently got right now. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and go back to our spear. It's actually a really good idea to have this spear in this section, and we'll go ahead and grab our longbow. Okay, there we go. So, hey, how's it going, dude? Have we met these guys before? Yes, we have met these guys before, because of course we came down here to fight the Hydra and Havel. So we have met these guys before. They're actually pretty darn easy, especially if you've got a long-range weapon like we've got now with this Silver Knight Spear. Now, these guys will come up behind me if I don't deal with them now, so let's just get them over with. See, they die in one poke now. They die in one poke. That is not bad at all. And they drop the blooming purple moss, which kills toxin, which is Very helpful indeed, especially if we need to go back down to Blighttown. I don't think we do. Like, we could go to the Ashen Lake, I suppose, but there's no real reason to go there, unless maybe you want to go through Sigmaier's story. But besides that, you don't have to. Ah, there's that little blighter. The one who keeps escaping from us. Okay, do we have a downstriking weapon? We've got our fire. Great scythe. Okay. I want to kill this guy now, because he just slipped past our grasp every time. So let's go. Sprint at him. We don't have much time, obviously. Lock on. And whack. No, whack downwards. There we go. Whack him again. Whack him again. There we go. We got him that time. Jesus. 2 Twinkling Titanite. Okay, we should be able to upgrade our spear again next time we find a blacksmith, which is pretty darn awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the old grass crest shield. You know what? Since I've been playing the game on New Game Plus, and I actually did just beat the Artorias DLC on New Game Plus, that was that was tough. I tell you what, Manus, man. Oh my god, Manus, Father of the Abyss. That is a tough boss battle. Maybe we'll do the DLC in this little series, I don't know. But I actually did start to use the Grass Crest Shield a lot more often, and my god, it's great. I know I kind of have a rule saying that I don't like shields which don't deal 100% physical protection, but it's 95, so you know, 95 plus extra stamina regeneration kind of balances it out nicely. Like, there are some shields which have a unique effect, but they only block maybe 70% of physical. Definitely not going to bother with those. But since it's only 95 as opposed to 100, then yeah, you know what, it's not the end of the world. Okay, I've actually pulled 2 of these guys towards me now. Yeah, look at this damage. They're dying in 3 hits with this spear. That is actually really good. It is a very powerful spear. And it is pretty long range. It's probably on par with the Partisan in terms of range, which is really, really nice. I just realised, what rings have I got on? Oh, I don't need these rings on anymore, do I? Okay, tell you what, let's actually kill this guy first before we start cycling through our rings. Because you don't want to be caught picking your ring when a golem comes up to you. Man, I'm funny. Right, what have we got? Go ahead and get the gold servant ring. Serpetus, whatever it's called. And what else could we do? Probably just go with the one which gives us more steel protection, so to speak. More physical protection. That's probably the best one. Alright, so we have got to go ahead and... Okay, he just went the completely wrong way. I nearly got hit by him because I dodged the way you meant to go. But he kind of glitched, I guess. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to head down into this water. There is a ladder up here, which leads us to the area we are going. So that is pretty darn good. There is a huge section of the garden which we haven't been to yet. And it might be worth checking that out because there are some enemies down there which drop green blossom, which is a very good healing item. Very good indeed, in fact. I believe it actually just increases the amount of stamina regeneration by a huge amount. So if you're fighting a boss battle and you need to go ahead and get more stamina quickly, then that green blossom is a consumable item that will definitely help you. Right, I know I've gone past the ladder, but I just want to check something, actually. Do I have the items to access for DLC? I'm not going to do it yet. But is there a portal or something there? Oh no, actually. But in order to access the portal and get the items we need to open the portal, we need to deal with this golem over here. Do you remember I mentioned in the last video that the golems actually go ahead and capture people? Well, this is one of those golems. There is someone in there, and we are going to have to rescue them. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and grab the shield, which does 100% physical block, because since I'm in this really slow water, I might not be able to roll effectively. These guys also have slightly more health than the other ones. Only slightly, though. Oh, I'm going to get hit, aren't I? Oh, big hit right there. No. Okay, I managed to block it a little bit. And there we go. And look, there's a lady inside. Okay, let's talk to the lady. Maybe she'll be our new love interest in the game. Who knows?
So, 'tis thou who rescued me.
Obviously.
Most gracious. I am deeply obliged.
Thank you.
I come from an age long before thine.
Okay, so this lady is basically a time traveler. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? And she's basically giving us the kind of briefing of the DLC, saying that go to my homeland and save them from whatever horrible evil is currently attacking them. And that, of course, is Manus, the Father of the Abyss. And the interesting thing about the DLC is that it is actually set in the Darkroot Garden and the Darkroot Basin, but it's further back in time, so you actually travel into the past in that DLC, which is really, really cool. Okay, in order to actually access the DLC, we need to talk to her again. She appears. Do you see that rock that's just in front of my character, the other side of the water? We need to go there and talk to her, but we won't do any of that now. We've got to go and deal with a giant puppy dog. Okay, so let's go back this way, and then we need to head up this ladder that is in front of us. Now, this next section of the game actually can be quite tough. There are some enemies which do deal out quite a bit of damage, actually, a surprising amount. But we should be okay. And there are some interesting, unique enemies as well, so that's not bad. Go ahead and climb this ladder. I do miss that in Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, you could kind of sprint up ladders to climb them quicker. Not in this one. Not in this one at all. It's a fairly long ladder. This is like Metal Gear Solid 3 style of ladders, this one right here. It's taken forever. It really, really is. Okay, there we go. We're just coming up to the top now. So that is fantastic stuff. Indeed, a Runi. Alright, so we need to go ahead and cross this bridge over the waterfall. And then we can access this big area. Now, as I said, you can buy a shortcut from Artorias, not Artorias, from Andre the Blacksmith, but it costs like 20,000 souls. And really, it's a good idea to go through this area anyway, simply because you can get all the items and stuff like that. Speaking of which, what have we got over here? We've got a Soul of a Brave Warrior worth 5,000 souls. That is not bad indeed. I noticed I actually kind of changed the way I speak. Whenever I say I found one of those items, I always go, okay, we've got a Soul of a Brave Warrior. That is 5,000 souls. But I never talk like that for anything else in the game. Or in life, for that matter. Okay, here we are, the Darkroot Garden. I'm just going to check over here. I don't remember what's over here. I think it's just another path to go through the Darkroot Garden. But I'll double check. I shall double check indeed, Aruni. Okay, so there are lots of those giant ivy monsters in here. Speaking of which, there's one right there. But now we know we can deal with them. Oh no, these guys are slightly tougher, I guess. These guys go down in 2 hits. Whoop. Get behind you. And give him the old stabs. Fantastic stuff. And again, you know, you can farm these guys for moss, which kills poison. So it's definitely a good idea. But to tell you the truth, you can buy that moss pretty cheaply. The blooming moss is a bit more expensive, but you really don't need to buy much in order to go down to Blight Town and stuff like that. So really, whilst it's good to farm it if you can, because obviously you don't have to spend the souls. In fact, you gain souls for doing it because you're killing the enemies. But it's really not the end of the world, you know. Just go ahead and buy the moss you need, pretty much. Alright, so we've got 3 of them here. Right, now there's only 2. As I said, there's quite a lot of them in this area over here. Alright, that's 1 dead. See, look at the range on this damn spear. It's absolutely brilliant. We can deal with these guys so far away. It's fantastic. Obviously, these guys do have quite a bit of range on them. So it doesn't actually help us too much with these guys. But some of the other enemies, then my gosh, you know, you've got a huge range advantage. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick up that item right there. The Eastern Armor. Okay, this is a really cool armor set, actually. I don't think I'll use it, but it is actually a viable option for this build, I suppose. Okay, so the Eastern Armor. Okay, where is the Eastern Armor legs, so to speak? Eastern leggings. Check that out. It's like friggin' samurai armor. Absolutely awesome. What's this actual stats like? Yeah, it's got an awful lot of defense. It weighs like 12, the main body. But you know what? It's not bad. And since we've leveled up this armor set, the dingy robe and stuff, quite a lot, it's actually given us more protection than that armor. But obviously that's at its base levels. Okay. So now, as I said, there are some interesting enemies in here. You might not see them yet, but we should encounter them soon. We have got, I see at least 2 of the kind of ivy monsters up ahead. There's one right there and one over there. Let's pull them towards us. Yep, here we go. Right there, charging. Oh, no, not that, not that, not that. There we go. Oh, that one died in 1 hit. Interesting, that. I wonder why he died in 1 hit, but the others aren't. I don't know. I don't know. Must have just pasted in the wrong NPC model or something. I don't know. Alright. One more over there by the look of it. And we might be safe from these guys for a while, actually. Although, touch wood, you know, there are a lot of them in this area, and they are very hard to see indeed. No, I think we're good. But I am keeping my eye out for some unique enemies, actually. This enemy is actually being protected by a kind of a giant cat woman. I don't know her name. I forget her name. But, oh, that's one right there. Can you see just in between the trees? They are guardians of the grave of Knight Artorias. And these are just kind of ghosts of kind of the starting classes in the game. However, you know, they actually can deal quite a bit of damage, despite the fact that they are actually lower level, so to speak. But also, something else to keep in mind is that there's lots of them. There's one dead ahead, there's one hidden over there. They camouflage themselves really well in this woodland. Okay, so this guy is a mage build, kind of a battle mage. So I would like to deal with this guy pretty quickly. The rest of them, I believe, are kind of melee builds. I think there's an archer. But if I could deal with this guy now, just because he gets very annoying when he's shooting magic at us. Oh, here's another one. Oh dear. You can parry these guys, I believe, so let's try that next time we get an opportunity. Or can I get a backstab? Oh dear. I'm getting... Oh, they are completely ganging up on me. You see what I mean? Oh dear, there's 4 of them. No! Whoa! Okay, there's like 5 of them now. This is very bad. I gotta bug out. I can't take on all of them at once. Oh, there's another one right there as well. Do you see what I mean? These guys can cause a lot of trouble because they are so well hidden in this woodland. It is absolutely unbelievable. Keep running, you fool. Okay, can I quickly heal up? Oh, god darn it. Okay. But, yeah, they are backing off now. Like, they won't chase me too far. Although that knight over there appears to still be chasing me. Oh, no, they are still coming for me. They're just going the long way around. Okay. So, yeah, that mage one is over there. Again, I want to take him out first, if possible. Because his ranged attacks do a huge amount of damage. And when you're trying to fight the other ones, it absolutely sucks if these guys are also being protected by that mage. Oh, where did you come from? Right, There's so many enemies right now. I've really got to watch what I'm doing here. I'm actually concentrating quite hard. Because you saw how dangerous it was when they all kind of ganged up on me just there. Right, let's deal with the Ivy Monster. Deal with the Ivy Monster. Okay, he's done. We got the knight over there. And he's really hard to see. Really hard to see indeed. I don't actually know if these guys are ghosts or spectres. Or if they've just got a ring which makes them really hard to see. You can actually find that ring yourself. And it can be quite useful if you're sneaking around. Let's see if we can pull this guy towards us. Oh, yep, he's coming, he's coming. Alright, so these guys, as I said, can be parried. I think this guy is pretty slow. Yeah, he's starting off as the knight class. But he doesn't have the original knight shield, I don't think. So... oh, dear. Alright, turtle stab him. Right, he's done for now. How many souls do they drop, I wonder? Oh, 3,000 for that guy. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, where's the next one? Oop. I just saw you in the nick of time, young scamp. There we go. Right, I'm just trying to keep an eye out. Although once they're dead, they're dead. They don't respawn, those guys. I don't see any more. It is possible to just sneak around these guys. You know, there are certain paths you can take so that none of them notice you. Ah, there's that annoying little mage right over there. Alright, see if we can get his attention. Is that the mage? Yes, it is the mage, indeed. Okay, fantastic stuff. Oh, darn it. Whoop! Alright, these things do home in on you. But if you can get close enough with a long-range weapon, you can poke them just before they launch their magic. Fantastic. Okay. I'm just going to show you up here. Just going to quickly show you this. This is the other side of the shortcut. Do you remember I said you can buy a shortcut which costs 20,000 souls? This is where it takes you, so you don't have to, you know, climb that huge ladder and go through the water and all that stuff. Alright, so where's the next one? As I said, they are very hard to see. Is that one over there? There's one really far away. You might be able to just see him on the screen. Right there. Can you see him? Okay, so let's see if I can pull this guy with an arrow. Oh yeah, he's really far away. Got to angle my longbow up like a mortar. Okay, I hit him. but he's not actually running at me. So that means he'll actually charge at me a bit sooner, actually. So let's see. Here he comes now. Oh, he's got a big old axe, that dude. But we can parry him because he's got a slow axe swing. So that's no trouble for us. Can we get a backstab? Oh. Oh, you're too slow with that battle axe, kind sir. Alright, there actually is a way to just walk through this area without fighting any of them. And that is because there is kind of a cat. A talking cat. I'm not kidding, it's very Alice in Wonderland. And if you join her covenant, then she will actually allow you safe access. Oh, here she is now. Am I part of a covenant? I'm part of the Gravelord covenant. I might as well join this covenant just so I don't actually have to deal with the rest of them. So she's basically saying these guys are going to be going ahead and trying to protect the grave. Do I want to protect the grave? Well, actually, now I think about it, she might say something different.
Not so that thou art new. Thou fared well.
I think she asks you a question where if you say yes.
Cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorias? My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorias, traversing the dark. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing,
It's kind of a trick question. I think if I say no, it means I am not seeking Artoris, but I actually am. So it's okay.
Then there is nothing more to say about this tedious record.
Oh no, darn, I said the wrong thing.
Pernicious caitiff.
I always seem to think that that's a trick question, so I always say the wrong thing. But no, never mind. I guess we'll just fight these guys then. It's really not the end of the world if I'm completely honest. Okay, so she is basically trying to protect the grave of Artorias. You know, Artorias who went through the abyss and pretty much stopped all of the darkness attacking this land for centuries, maybe even millennia. So they're trying to protect his grave by telling people there isn't a grave, you can't traverse the abyss, you know, it's all a lie, we made it up, go away. You know, it's to try to keep people away. But that's where I gotta go, dead ahead. Is that where I gotta go? I think so, actually. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, are there any other unique enemies? There actually are some interesting enemies around here, but I haven't seen any of them yet. Maybe I went the wrong way and I will see them. Oh no, I can just drop down. Okay. There are these kind of like mushroom figures, which are quite interesting. And, you know, they do deal a lot of damage, actually, but they're too cute to kill, you know? Unlike Sif, which I've got no problem killing. Okay, so he's through here. So this is obviously going to be a boss battle. Pretty cool boss battle, actually. Okay, so let's open up this door. There it is up there, the grave of Artorias. Okay, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to swap out my talisman for... Oh, actually, I might as well heal myself up with it before I swap it out. Oh, I'm already at full health. What am I doing? Oh, I'm a complete idiot. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and get my... my Gravelord sword here, just in case I want to use that. Because this is a boss battle. It really is. So, that is the grave of Artorias, and that's his sword sticking out of the ground. So you can imagine how big Artorias was. You know, he was a real powerhouse of a man, and you can fight him in hollowed form in the DLC. But I don't want to go straight up to the sword, I want to go just behind the grave. If you go straight up to the sword, it triggers the boss battle. But if you go just behind it, you can grab the Hornet Ring. If I remember right, this ring's actually not too bad. Let's have a look. Boosts critical attack. So if I backstab someone or parry them, if I'm wearing that ring, it will actually boost the amount of damage it does by a huge amount. So it's really worth grabbing that. Especially if you're doing something which involves lots of parrying. Okay. Let's trigger this cutscene now. So this is the Sword of Artorias. And what's this? Oh, hey, Sif! See, he doesn't look cute, he looks horrible. And he grabs the sword of Artorias. Okay, so we gotta fight this guy. It's actually a pretty easy boss battle. No promises I'll beat it, of course. I never promise I'll beat them. Whoop! Okay, best way to... Oh, darn it. Best way to deal with this guy, get under his legs, and then just start hammering away. Oh, I completely messed up the roll there. Alright, block him. Oh my god, I've never died to him that early. Oh, I gotta travel really far to get back here, haven't I? Oh, that's annoying. You know what? I think I'm actually going to go ahead and buy that shortcut, just because I want to be able to get here a bit quicker. Okay, I'm going to go buy that shortcut, and then we're going to jump back to where we were. That was annoying. Right, so let's go ahead and buy this shortcut. We're going to use Soul of a Hero. That's worth 10,000 souls, along with the Soul of a Brave Warrior. They are 500 each. And tell you what, actually, I should probably also pop a smaller one, an 8,000. Okay, it's not small, but you know what I'm saying. So I can actually upgrade my spear a bit as well, while I'm here. Okay, so let's go ahead and purchase this shortcut. The Crest of Artorias, 20,000 souls. There we go. That's done. That's a lot of souls to spend. Alright, so let's go ahead and reinforce our Silver Knight spear. 4 Twinkling Titanite. And now that's a level 5. We can't upgrade that spear anymore. It is max level. However, it does scale with dexterity and stuff like that, so we can make it more powerful by leveling up, but not by actually, you know, reinforcing it, so to speak. Okay, so I'm going to cut back to when we're ready to fight him again. Okay, I said I would cut back when, you know, I actually went through the shortcut and was ready to fight Sif again, but you know what, I'm going to rest up at this bonfire, so now I don't have to travel all that way again. And now, I'm just going to show you what it's like opening the shortcut. Go ahead and use that right there. 20,000 souls that shortcut costs. And now we're back here. Okay, so I'm now going to cut back to when we're ready to fight him again. Okay, so I'm ready to fight Sif again. I actually died when coming here, believe it or not. It turns out those ghost guys, they do respawn. So, hopefully, we just get rid of Sif now, then we don't really have to come back. Okay, so he's got lots of very large kind of jumping strikes and stuff like that, so you've got to be fairly... Whoa, dear. Alright, heal up underneath him. As I said, you know, best way to deal with him is to get underneath him, because he can't really hit you when you are underneath him, but he can jump back and stuff. Alright, and also an interesting thing about this boss battle is that Sif actually gets weaker as you fight him. Normally, with pretty much every enemy in the game, they kind of do the same amount of damage, they do the same speed, no matter how much health they have. But in the case of Sif, the more damage you deal, he actually gets slower until eventually he's basically just kind of crawling. Maybe that's why people actually don't like killing Sif, so to speak, because not only is he a dog which people love, but also as he gets weaker, then he starts to look quite sad almost. Oh dear, that's the big strike I've got to watch out for. That's the one which killed me last. Alright, can I heal up in time? Oh, no, I can't. Okay, well, I still got a tiny bit more health. Alright, roll through that attack. Oh, dear. Alright, I need to heal up next time I get the opportunity. Like right now. Excellent. I don't really know if there's any kind of special weapons. I don't know if Sif is, like, really vulnerable to fire or anything like that. Never really looked into it. Because to tell you the truth, I typically beat this guy first time. Oh, see, look. Now he's really weak. Now he's on his last legs. Alright, so this is probably why people really don't like fighting Sif. Tell you the truth, actually, I've got an idea. While I'm fighting this guy, I'm actually going to change my helmet. I'm going to get the symbol of Our Fist. Do you remember we found that in the Duke's Archives? When you kill something, you get more souls for killing them. So if I pop this on now... Okay, his attacks do still hurt. This is a very heavy helmet after all. And hit him. There we go. Soul of Sif and the Covenant of Artorias ring, as well as a humanity and a homeward bone. Oh dear. Not a very exciting boss battle, that, actually. Yeah, I think we got an extra 8,000 souls for popping on this helmet. That's pretty good. Okay, so now that we have got that ring, we actually can go and deal with the 4 kings, because you need that ring just to access them, believe it or not. Okay, so now we got that, I'm going to use the homeward bone he dropped and go back to the bonfire. Okay, also, very interesting thing to know, actually. I know I've talked a lot about the DLC in this one, but the DLC, as I said, is set in the past, and you can meet Sif when he's a puppy, and when you go to do that boss fight in the current time, then incredibly, he actually reacts to you and stuff like that. You know, he remembers you because you actually save him. And he remembers you, he looks at you, he's like, I know you. Doesn't stop you from doing the fight and stuff like that, but I think that's pretty cool. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pop one into Dexterity, another into Vitality, why not? Okay, so, but yeah, I don't know many developers who would go to the effort to add in extra cutscenes and stuff like that to affect the main game with an expansion pack, so that's really cool. Alright, so now we want to warp back to... We want to go to Firelink Shrine. Do we want to go to Firelink Shrine, actually? It might be an idea to go ahead and go to... There's something I need to buy. I'm just trying to think of the best way to get there. Firelink Shrine probably is the best way, actually. We need to go ahead and buy some Transient Curse. And we can buy that from the Undead Merchant, who is by the depths. You know, the one we buy all the moss from. So, we need to head there. Sigmire! How's it going, my man?
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries.
Okay, so he's saying that he is going to be heading down into Blight Town because he wants to get to the Ashen Lake as part of his kind of story. And that's him just saying he's going to go down to Blight Town. Okay, so let's go ahead and get my talisman back. Wherever it is. And then we'll actually go ahead and buy this Transient Curse. Because we're going to be heading to a place called the Londo Ruins, or the New Londo Ruins, something like that. And it is full of ghosts. And these ghosts, you actually can't kill unless you are cursed. Oh man, this spear just destroys these guys. Now, a single poke. Look at that range as well. Come on, you know you want to. See, I don't even care about that firebomb guy, because I just want to blitz through these guys now. Oh yeah, that guy's selling all the boss armor and stuff. That's kind of cool. He's sitting over there. Okay, spear's not that far. Spear's not that far. And a big... Oh, for God's sake. Big poke. There we go. How's it going, dude? And a poke right in your groin. You do not want a poke in the groin. And we got a rat here. Might as well kill him too. Extra souls and stuff, why not? And we obviously are heading somewhere to buy something, so we might as well actually go ahead and do some soul farming, so to speak. Not that it's really farming. We're probably only getting like 40 souls per enemy. But you know what? It means that these transient curses won't cost as much, or we can just buy more. You think, you know, we were taking our time when we first came here. You know, we were ducking behind the corners to make sure we attacked at the right time and all that stuff. Oh, friggin', I was hoping he'd drop firebombs. But now we're just blitzing through. We have become so powerful in comparison to these guys. And we can just go on through. I wonder, actually, can I kill that crossbow guy with like a single hit from an arrow? Probably not. Yes, I can! See, we've become so powerful now. Oh, you little racing snake. Dodging me right there. So this almost feels unfair. This almost feels unfair. But it actually is totally fair, of course, because this is how you play the game, you know. You level up and stuff. And then you become more powerful. Do I want to... Oh, they're throwing their firebombs. I might as well go ahead and deal with these guys now. Oh, I missed him. What about a body shot? Will that kill him in one? Yep, it will kill him in one. Okay. And can I get this guy, or is that pillar thing going to get in the way? No, I can kill that guy too. Fantastic stuff. Alright, so if we just go through this area here. Have I gone the completely wrong way? Have I gone the long way? I might have gone the long way, actually, now I think about it. No, I don't have any warps or anything, do I? So this probably is the best way to get there. Or is it? Oh, I don't even know anymore, guys. I sometimes forget the layout of this game. You know, there are lots of twisty-turny paths and stuff like that. It is this way. It is this way. Okay, I've just remembered. It is this way. It's getting a bit hot. I actually don't have the fan on currently, which I've needed for the Dark Souls videos recently, because, you know, summer is upon us. Had lots of barbecues. Had, like, barbecue 4 days in a row. You know, never got tired of that. I'm going to deal with those guys with one hit again. But yeah, we're going to the merchant. I just realised, yeah, I have gone the long way. I have... Oh, dear! We never actually saw that attack when we came here in, what was it, episode 3? Something like that? But yeah, I have gone the long way. Oh, well, we do need souls, after all, to actually buy these items, so it's really not the end of the world. So yeah, what do you guys actually think of Dark Souls and stuff like that? You may remember in one of the Pubcub videos for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds videos, which I made recently, which you should definitely watch actually. They're really, really cool videos. I'm not just saying that as a creator, the game's awesome. But we're actually discussing, briefly discussed before we got shot at, like Bloodborne and stuff like that. So what do you guys actually think to the first Dark Souls in comparison to like Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3? I've played them all, but this is the only one I've actually beaten. And it is my favourite. You know, I nearly beat Dark Souls 2. Bloodborne, I think I'm about a quarter of the way through. Dark Souls 3, I've only played for about 40 minutes or something like that. Not Bloodborne, sorry. Dark Souls 3, sorry. I've only beaten for about 40 minutes. So, they are very different. They really are. Got a dog behind me, haven't I? Yes, I have. But this is my favourite because it feels the most pure, so to speak. You know, once I beat the other games, I might say differently. But I like this one because it feels like a really good adventure. You know what I mean? Yeah, I definitely came the wrong way. I could have just gone to Firelink Shrine and then walked straight to the merchant. Okay, whatever. We've got some souls now, so we might be able to buy some more, I suppose. Okay, so let's purchase the item. So, where is it? Transient Curse. 4,000? Okay, I can only buy one then. Okay. That's actually really bad. We might struggle in this area since we've only got one. Do I really not have any other soul items? Soul of Smile and Soul of Sith. I've already said I'm not going to be making any boss weapons or anything like that. So I'm going to use the Soul of Smile. Just because I want more Transient Curse. Like, as I said, in my New Game Plus, I actually have saved those boss souls and I have made god weapons and stuff like that. But I really need this Transient Curse for where we're going. Okay, can buy... I've got 4 now. That should be enough. So really, I didn't even have to go the long way anyway. I'm such a dum-dum. I really apologise for that, guys. Really apologise. Maybe I'll cut out that section. Or at least trim it down a little bit. So yeah, see, now we're back here. We could have just went through that shortcut. But hey, you know, it meant we bought an extra Transient Curse, which we do need. No, he didn't drop a humanity. Oh well. What the... Did I rest at a bonfire? I don't even remember resting at a bonfire. Oh well, is what it is. Ooh, that was close. Man, if you were watching this in amazing stereoscopic 3D, that would have been terrifying, I'm sure. But you're not. So let's go. So where are we going? By the way, does anyone else have this problem with wired official Microsoft Xbox 360 controllers? But sometimes the buttons just kind of cut out for a very brief second. Like sometimes when I'm sprinting using this controller, it cuts out very slightly and I got to press the button again in order to reactivate the sprint. No idea why that is. Okay, so this is how we get down. We've got to get onto the elevator and that's how you get down. Jump up and get down. Crisscross gonna make you jump. No, they're different songs, aren't they? Alright, so here we go. Whatever happened to Crisscross? Did he grow up? I don't know. It's like if Justin Bieber was cool, he'd be Crisscross. But then again, Justin Bieber is successful and Crisscross, you know, no one's ever heard of him. There we go, so we've got Soul of a Nameless Soldier, 800. So this is the Londo Ruins. It's an ancient city that was forgotten about when the darkness came to take over. Come on, frames. There's lots of these kind of hollow warriors here, but they don't attack you. They're kind of in like a curse state, or like a... Maybe they're just so hollow, you know, so insane, that they don't actually think to attack you. But hey, it's free souls, you know, whatever. I got the one which I didn't think I would get. Alright, so there we go. There's those guys dead now. No, one more over there. Come on. Get him. The lock-on kind of gets confused with those guys kneeling down. Alright, so if we go over here, I believe we can actually access a blacksmith. I love this dude. He's just chilling out. You know, he's just sunbathing or something. He looks so happy. Alright, if we go down here, we've actually got a special blacksmith down here. A guy who is imprisoned. Okay, so, come on, let me talk to him again.
Heavy is safe here. Although,
Okay, so yeah, this guy is a blacksmith, and I believe he also sells, yeah, he does, he also sells some magic stuff. He sells a sorcerer's catalyst, and he sells soul arrow and heavy soul arrow. So if you're playing as a mage build, you can come down here pretty much at the very start of the game, and you can get some more spells for fairly cheap. And, we might as well repair our stuff, why not, why not? Alright, we can't really reinforce anything, can we? No, not really, not really. Okay, so let's leave him then. I believe we can also give him a special ember. Can we give him an ember?
Is that an ember?
It is an ember.
Right.
What ember do I give him? Oh, no. He's saying I can give it to someone else. I'm sorry, you know, like, I don't really come down to this area too much. You know, you really don't have to be down here in this section of the game for too long. So, let's just keep on going. How long have I been recording for, actually? Oh, 40 minutes, okay. Right, so we've got a couple more of these guys. And, look over here. This is the dude who was in Firelink Shrine who greeted us at the very start of the game. When Frampt turned up, he got so sick of the smell of Frampt, he decided to go down to try to kill Frampt, to get rid of him. But he actually went down to the wrong place and he ended up here, and now he has gone hollow. You can see he's lost his humanity, his eyes are blackened. Oh dear, he can parry. Oh, but he didn't get the riposte though. Oh, dude, you chump. Alright, so I'm wondering, he's probably just going to keep that shield up. Can I just walk him off the ledge? That would be fantastic. What about like a jumping strike? There we go, that got him easily. Going to give him a poke, and he dropped an S-stock. Okay, you don't really get anything for killing that guy. You pretty much have to kill him. Well, you could run away, I suppose. But, that's about it from him. Just get some souls and stuff, because he went hollow. Just another sad story in this game. Alright, so that guy was inside a barrel, so he dropped an item. Oh, they dropped Transient Curse in this barrel. Okay, fine. Okay, so yeah, we got 6 Transient Curse. That's actually pretty good. So now, this is obviously the lost city that was abandoned a very long time ago. Millennia ago, maybe. And this is kind of what Anor Londo looks like, actually. But there's a magical spell making Anor Londo look all pretty. And as I said, this place is full of ghosts. And you can't hurt them. You can't. See, there's one right now. You might be able to get them with pyromancy or magic, I don't remember. But if you see, try to stab him. Does no damage, and they've got loads and loads of range. So what do? You pop a Transient Curse, and now you can fight these guys. Basically, you need to be cursed in order to fight these guys. But you remember, being cursed means you only have half your life. So we don't want to be cursed. You can also find cursed weaponry. That's actually pretty rare, though. Like, there's not many places you can get cursed weapons. It is possible for these guys to drop a cursed weapon, but it's actually pretty rare. And, oh, see, look, we've got 2 ghosts. Is it 2 ghosts? Yeah, 2 ghosts under the bridge. These guys do tend to kind of raise out of the floor and out of the walls and stuff. And they do drop Transient Curse himself. Okay. Firekeeper Soul. That is nice. I forgot about that. Okay. Oh yeah, oh, be careful right there, you know, there's a very little bridge you've got to walk across. You fall in the water, you drown. So, that's pretty good. Oh, and also, important thing to note about the Transient Curse. It runs out. I think it lasts quite a while. I think it lasts like 5 minutes or so. But when it runs out, you won't be able to actually go ahead and deal any damage to these ghosts. But they can still hurt you. So make sure you've always got it on your hotbar, ready to go. So that you can pop another one, should you run out of Transient Curse. So, as I said, you know, you could just get yourself cursed by maybe going down to the depths and losing half of your life in the process. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want my full life bar. Thank you very much. Alright, so we've got a guy over there, and I believe... Oh, dear! I was going to say, I believe one pops out of the wall. And I was completely right. So let's see if I can get him with an arrow. Oh, it's doing diddly squat to him. Doing diddly squat. What about a headshot? Okay. No, not the heel, you idiot. Go ahead and get the spear. There we go. Alright, I believe another one kind of pops out. As I said, you know, they pop out through the walls and stuff like that, and they try to take you off guard. See, 2 out of the floor right there. Like, when I first came here, I was so annoyed about... Where am I getting hit from? Oh, there's one in the wall. Okay. Kind of sinking into the floor. I was so annoyed when I first found this thing, because I thought... This is so cheap. But at the same time, it is kind of a cool idea, I think. More transient curse, fantastic stuff. We probably could have done it without buying any now, think about it. Alright, so we got some stairs going down there. There is an elevator here. I don't think we can activate this yet. No. Okay, we've got to go down to the bottom before we can activate that elevator. That gives us a shortcut. And let's go ahead and head down here. Any more pop out of the walls and stuff? I don't remember. Oh, there's one right there. If they're just kind of poking out of the wall, sometimes you can still get them. Just like that. And we've got a parrying dagger. Parrying dagger is a pretty good dagger. It doesn't do much damage, but it's got an awful lot of critical damage. In fact, most daggers do. But also, it actually increases your parrying window. So if you're trying to parry someone, and you want a little bit more time, say if you haven't practiced parrying too much, then you could actually do a good job. Oh, these guys are different. Did you see that one was kind of had her arms crossed? If you get near her, but you don't kill her, quick she screams, and then like 7 ghosts will pop up around her. She's actually holding a dead baby, which is actually a very horrible thing, really. Very horrible indeed. I believe these ghosts were regular people, but the Dark Wraiths, which we actually haven't met yet, stole their humanity. Now, they literally have a weapon, which we can get ourselves, and it literally sucks for humanity out of you. Ooh, dear. We've got a few hiding up on the ceiling. Are you going to pop down? Yeah, here he comes. Come on, Casper. You not-so-friendly ghost. Oh, he ain't going to pop down. Alright, so these guys obviously got very long-range attacks, as you can tell. And also, they have got an exceptionally nasty grab attack. But luckily, he didn't try it there. Like, if you see them stretching their arms very slowly at a very long distance. Oh, God, I hate that. Then it means they're about to try to grab you, and that grab attack does a huge amount of damage. And there we go, we kick down a ladder to open up a shortcut. I can't get that item there, because since he died in midair, I literally can't pick it up. It's kind of a glitch in the game, so that's sucky. If it was that cursed weapon, that would have been a huge shame. But I guess we'll never know. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, here we go. We got to go over here, don't we? Okay, I've still got some transient curse in me. So yeah, I really didn't need to buy anywhere near as much transient curse as I got. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Ooh, that's his grab attack. I managed to hit him just in time. Because yeah, they do drop a lot of transient curse, which is good. Even though I've got 0 humanity, they're dropping quite a lot. Although I do have the gold cultivus ring, or whatever the hell it's called. Someone tell me, how do you pronounce that word? I really don't remember. Okay, so got to go over here. Yeah, I believe that just opens up that ladder, which gives us a shortcut later. Because we do have to drain all of this water beneath us in order to access the next boss battle. So, I think that just opens up a shortcut to get back here. How did I even get here? Where's that ladder gone? Man, I'm such a pleb. Here we go. You know, as I said, it's getting hot. It's getting hot. Ooh, look at my transient curse at the bottom left. It's actually visible now, which means my transient curse has run out. So let's pop a new one. And now it's greyed out, which means I'm being affected by the curse. I'm glad I noticed that before we started to go near too many enemies. Alright, there's a big building here. And there is an NPC up there we can talk to. And, what does he do? I believe he sells some stuff, and also he can cure curse for money. So, if you... Ooh... Can I make that? I think we go there a different way, actually. Oh, dear. Where are they attacking me from? Holy, that's a lot of ghosts. Call the Ghostbusters. Okay, I got like 3 in 2 hits. I'm not complaining. Alright, and the other one went in here. Right, there's one more, I believe. Oh, there he is. He's hiding in the wall as well. Haha! I am the Ghost Whisperer. Alright, so let's try going down here. I believe somewhere around here there is a really good ring. Oh, dear! Oh, that was his grab attack. I got him just in time. Just in time. That is fantastic timing right there. Green Titanite Shard? Okay, I'll take it. Obviously used for upgrading certain weapons. Ooh. I've got longer reach than you. Man, my length is strong. The length is strong with this one. Right. Got another one just going through the wall. Oh, I can't get that one, actually. Soul of a Nameless Soldier, 1000. There I go again with the voice. Oh, yes, okay. This opens up the elevator, which we found earlier. Alright, so let's go ahead. Oh, it's locked. Okay, we need to find a key before we can actually access the elevator and stuff like that. Okay, never mind. But now we find it, we can come back here quite easily, I suppose. Let's check out over here. As I said, there is a really good ring. It's not very useful anymore, but I want to find it just to show you guys. Ooh, a composite bow and large arrows. Composite bow actually does more damage than the longbow. However, it's more inaccurate, I believe. It's actually pretty darn inaccurate. But, you know, it is a pretty good thing to go ahead and grab. You know, should you feel as if you would like a little bit more power without actually upgrading your bow. But honestly, I say just upgrade the longbow. I think it's a better bow in general. I can use my miracles to heal up right there. Let's head back into this building then. As I said, there are some interesting items and stuff around in this section, but it can be hard to find because, you know, you don't really have many landmarks and stuff like that, so it's hard to remember where some of these things are. No, I thought I saw a doorway there. Okay, let's head over here. We've got an item to go check out. So I do not remember what this is. Really do not remember. What is it? It's a humanity. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, how's it going, dude? Pop. Pop. Superb stuff. Okay, so we need to get onto that roof over there. You can just see it to our left, so what we can do, we can run and jump over. Come on, frames. This section of the game with all the mods isn't happy. Alright, so we've got a ghost over here. A ghosty goo. And we have something to pick up here. What have we got? Oh, a rare ring of sacrifice. Okay, not bad. So should we be in a battle where we could get cursed, we can pop that ring on, say if we know we're going to die, and then we get to keep everything and nullify the curse. Right. So these windows open up into the next area below. Now, do you see that down there, just on the bottom right? You know, just below the webcam. That's one of those ones which screams and alerts everyone. So if I can get a jumping strike on this one. Nope. Oh, she screams. Alright, how many ghosts are going to appear? Probably quite a few. Only one appeared because we actually went to the effort to go ahead and deal with them beforehand. Okay, but normally you would have been attacked by like 7 ghosts if you went in the front entrance. So let's climb up here and we can meet this NPC whose name I do not remember. I believe he is a good guy, and I believe you can kill him. I don't remember what you get for killing him, though.
Well, this is a surprise. You're very impressive. I know exactly. You seek.
Yes, I do seek the 4 kings. Oh, that's the key we need to access the elevator and lower all the water.
Deepest chamber of the room. Use this key to break the seal. Oh, the Dark Wraiths.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so he's basically saying, there's the key to go take on the 4 kings, but there are Dark Wraiths in there. So yeah, look, we can actually pay to have curse broken, but I believe it's a huge amount of money. We can buy transient curse, and we can buy a spell called resist curse. So I presume that just cures curse. Indeed it does. Okay, so if you've got a mage build and you've got 16 intelligence, that would be a really good thing to get.
They were never.
Okay, so yeah, I don't remember what you get for killing this guy, but I don't think there's any negative consequences because I'm not actually going to be using this guy at all now, so I'm just gonna take him out. Why not? I believe he does drop something good. No. In fact, he doesn't drop anything. Well, never mind. Okay, live and learn. Live and learn. Alright, just drop down here. Ooh, that did quite a bit of damage, actually. Let's go ahead and heal up. And pop a new curse. There we go. I really want to remember how to find this ring. It's a fantastic ring that might help you guys out. It's not really any use for me anymore, but I really want to find it, but I just don't remember the way to it. Nope, okay. My mind's gone completely blank as to where it is. Completely blank indeed. Okay. I'm just going to tell you what it is so you guys can actually search it up yourself should you want to find it. Is that it over there, actually? But basically, what I am looking for is the cursebite ring. It is a ring which dramatically reduces curse build-up. So that if you want to fight Seep the Scalers and you don't have light armor, then that ring will help you so much. He's attacking me from the ceiling. Do you get a funny feeling when you're hanging from the ceiling? Do you get a funny feeling when you hang low? Right. So, how did I access that elevator again? As I said, it's a nightmare navigating around here. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, there's the cursebite ring. Okay, we found it. Great, great, great. Okay, so that's how you find the cursebite ring. It is through one of the doors in the big building, which has the NPC on the roof. There you go. So as I said, you know, if I was fighting Seath with that ring and this armor, I probably would never need to run away from hitting him. I only actually had to run away once with his armor, so with that ring, that would be even more incredible. Even more incredible. Okay, so let's go ahead and head through here. Right, so we need to go down, and we need to open up this here. Use key to the seal. So now, this is going to open up this big gate right here. And it is going to allow all the water to leak out so we can access the lower levels. There we go. All the water is out. Obviously, this city is completely flooded. I think it was deliberately flooded, if I remember correctly. And now we can walk around on the surface. There are new items to pick up. Nothing too great, I don't think. And we can actually get in there to that's the Valley of the Drakes. So that actually opens up a bit of a shortcut back to this area, should we not want to go through the Londo Ruins again. Okay, so let's call this elevator. And then it will be able to lower us down. Right, let's jump on. And obviously we can take this elevator back up, I believe, to the very top when we first enter the Londo Ruins. So we can get back to where we were. Okay. So I'm going to... Oh no, I thought I could send the elevator up now. Save me the trouble waiting it later. Okay, so that's the Valley of the Drakes over there. That actually leads back to Firelink Shrine. So you can get back to here through Firelink Shrine. But we got a bigger problem. These are Dark Wraiths. These are the ones who can suck humanity out of you with a powerful kind of fist grab attack they've got. And they do deal quite a bit of damage, but they can be parried and backstabbed. So, they're not too bad, really. By the time you get to this section of the game, you should be able to take out these guys, but, you know, keep an eye out for their grab attack, because it sucks if you get hit by that. Oh, I don't actually think we need the Transient Curse anymore, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and grab the Estices. I've only got 3 Estices. Okay, so I probably won't be able to defeat the 4 Kings if I get there, which I probably will in this video, because I've only got 3 Estices. But, you know what? I'm at least going to get there, so we can start the video with a boss battle next video. I think that would be cool. Okay. Oh. Don't you try to kick me. Oh, dear. Way too early with the parry. Way too early with the parry. I got to try to remember these guys' attacks. They got a kick. Yep, that does a lot of stamina drain. Come on, Frames. They've got... that. What he's doing right there, that's actually a shield. So it's kind of a dark magic shield, so to speak. Right. Probably the best thing is try to get behind him, I guess, while he's shielding. Alright, can I get a backstab? Boom! There we go. Okay, there's the backstab. Right. I'm actually going to pop a different ring on now. I'm going to pop on the Hornet ring so we can demonstrate this thing. Boost critical attacks. So if we get a backstab, which I probably will when fighting these guys, we can actually see the damage. So it didn't take 1 backstab to kill those guys. It took a backstab and like two regular hits, or it'll take 2 backstabs. So, hopefully, we'll actually be able to take them out with 1 backstab with this ring on. We'll find out. We'll find out what the percentage increase is like. Because it's all numbers, this game. It's all numbers. I get a funny feeling some are hidden around here. Ah, yeah, there's one right over there. I see you. He's just currently staring at his favourite brickwork. Oh! Never mind. One's turned up to join the party. Right, let's see if we can get a backstab. See what this ring's like. Oh, no, never mind. Ooh, okay. They've got a 4-hit combo. I forgot about that. Ooh, that is the attack you want to watch out for. That grab attack. If he hit me with that, it drains a lot of health. And if you have any humanity, which I don't, then it actually takes that humanity from you. And I believe you can actually get that weapon. And you can use it against actual players in, like, invasions and stuff. Okay, this ring, and you backstab them, it's a 1-hit kill. Alright, these guys, are interesting. These are some enemies which don't respawn. And I believe they kind of spit like floating heads which explode towards you. But they don't really move much. So we can just go ahead and kind of pepper them with arrows as much as possible. Until these skulls appear. Okay, now he's moving. Now he's moving. Alright, so those skulls, as we saw in the catacombs, they actually explode. Whoa! I forgot about that. He does have an attack which can get me. So, just go slightly to the side. Okay, he's just spinning up another ghost. So yeah, those skulls don't really have to worry. Whoa! There's a huge amount of range on that thing. An absolutely ridiculous amount of range. Oh, I'm actually going to use a humanity to heal. A bad practice, but I'm going to do it. Alright, can I detonate one of these skulls at least? There we go. Like those... kind of spit some slime at me. Those skulls do deal friendly damage, but I don't know if they'll hurt him since this guy is clearly the one making them. Oh, quick stick. There we go, he's dead. So he's not going to be spawning skulls at me anymore, and I believe they don't respawn. So, that's fantastic. I've already been wrong in this video about enemies respawning. Oh, Dark Wraith, right there. I saw you. Oh dear, that's his 4 hit. But with that ring, it's no problem. No problem at all. Like, there are people who play... Ooh, Dark Hand. That's the weapon we use to go ahead and use the ability ourselves. So that's pretty darn cool. Although, I doubt we'll use it ourselves as a weapon. It's not a very good weapon when you find the regular things. It's just kind of a cool thing to do in PvP. But yeah, there is kind of a culture around the PvP in Dark Souls. And everyone says, do not go for backstabs constantly and don't use a Hornet Ring. It's cheap. There's no honor in that. And I've never really been one for the PvP in this game. I've never got into it, never really tried. And to tell you the truth, the game is so old. And while still a lot of people do play this game still, it's not as popular as it used to be. So doing lots of heavy PvP in this game probably will be a bit harder than it used to be. But it is still possible. I imagine most of them have probably migrated over to Dark Souls 3 now. But as I said, people do still play this game online. Silver Prod Knight worth 3,000 souls. Yeah, we got lots of items. I believe there are some more Dark Wraiths around here. And I want to say there's also some more ghosts in this next section as well. Yeah, I think there is. I'm going to pop a transient curse just in case. I mean, I got so many of them. And those ghosts are the only thing you use them for. And we've also got another one of the blobby things. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and equip my bow. See if I can lure this Dark Wraith towards me. Let's go a little bit to the left. Yep, got him. Okay. So let's deal with this guy. And then we'll worry about any ghosts and the blobby thing in a moment. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, there's another item over there, actually. I should grab these items. If there's anything useful to heal me, that will be good. Cracked red eye orb. Okay, I believe that is a PvP item. I thought he was alive still, actually, because he was bouncing around because of the Havoc physics engine. Going a little crazy. Okay, so let's see if we can do some damage to this guy. And then when we feel like getting a bit closer, then we'll go ahead and finish him off pretty quickly. Oh, God. Alright, that's enough now. That's enough of that. Whoa! Man, that thing has got such extreme range. Alright, there is another Dark Wraith as well. So I'm going to back out of here so we can deal with the Dark Wraith beforehand. I expect, just looking at that dude up ahead, he's probably very prone to fire. So what I might do, I might actually see if I can go ahead and get my fire great scythe. Generally, big blobby things are prone to fire. That's just the way the game works. Maybe if I actually hit him, we'd find out. I don't know what that goo does. Never been hit by it. I presume it probably, I don't know, slows you down or poisons you, something like that. It's not that vulnerable. But this is actually not a bad weapon to use because of the conditions he's in. Okay, one more hit. And now, get ready for the Dark Wraith who is right behind him trying to squeeze his way through. There he is. Oh, this is a good weapon for this stair battle right here. Alright, can I get the backstab on him? Indeed I can. Fantastic stuff. Right. Let's go ahead. I don't have any miracles, do I? So there's not much point in equipping a talisman. Let's go ahead and equip the Gravelord sword. What did he drop? He dropped another Dark Hand. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm not complaining. So there's one more skull, and I do believe there are more ghosts in here. There's not many, though. Could be wrong. Alright, we've got a chest over here. This chest is safe. What is inside it? Titanite chunk. We know the chain. We know it is safe because the chain is curved towards us, as I keep saying. But yeah, okay, we made it through that section. That is not bad. And now, this opens the way to the boss battle with the four kings. But before I do that, there is an enemy tucked right behind here. Let's see if we can go ahead and dispatch this guy. Ooh, way too early on the parry right there. Oh, there's his Dark Hand. Ooh, nasty kick right there. A lot of stamina drain with that kick. Oh dear, he put his shield up right in the nick of time. Frames, come back, Frames. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, for God's sake. I didn't even need to kill that guy. I could have just went straight through there and got to the boss battle. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Well, you know what? We found the entrance to the boss battle. And it means I can show you the shortcut from Firelink Shrine to get back to the boss battle, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm going to walk back to Firelink Shrine. And then we'll call the video a quits there. In the next video, we will take on the four kings and hopefully slay them first time. Hopefully. Right, okay, so there we go. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. It has been a fantastic video. We actually explored a big new section of the game and we took down Sif, the big old wolf himself. And I'll see you around. This has been the final render, and you've been the audience. Remember to check out the cool Patreon video in the description below, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye for now. Ooh! One last defense from Sif the Scaleless. Big hit! And he's dead. That is one of 4 Lords of the Land dead on our first try. And we did it because we had this amazing armor.